Military mechanics, what's the dumbest, most dangerous field fix that somehow actually worked? I once held a Humvee together with tent poles and a prayer, so this was during a deployment in Afghanistan, middle of nowhere, dry, hot, dust everywhere, and the kind of terrain that eats vehicles for breakfast. Our convoy's rolling through this rocky goat trail of a road when the lead Humvee suddenly jerks, lurches, and drops hard on one side. I get out thinking it's just a blown tire. Nope. The entire front left control arm snapped in half. That's the suspension. No suspension, no driving, no convoy. We're sitting ducks. Now, protocol says we call it in, get a wrecker, maybe airlift it out if we're in a real bad spot. But we were already behind schedule. Comms were spotty, and we were in prime ambush territory. So what does my sergeant say? Fix it. I don't care if you duct tape it to a goat. We are not staying here. Cool, no pressure. So I go through the Humvee's gear, my personal kit, even a few bags from the other trucks. I find 2 aluminum tent poles, a length of 550 paracord, a small blowtorch, zip ties, obviously, and someone's steel camping fork, which I immediately confiscate. I use the blowtorch to slightly flatten and curve the ends of the tent poles. Then I lash them around the broken control arm like splints, crisscrossed, reinforced with zip ties and paracord like some kind of medieval exoskeleton. For stability, I wedge the steel fork between the brake like a crude pin and weld it in place using a half-used stick of thermite we had left over from a previous op. Yeah, thermite, the kind that melts through engines. I just needed a little to fuse the fork. It held. We tested it with slow movement, creaking like an old pirate ship, but it moved. Drove that Humvee 18 clicks back to the fob. The tent poles were twisted and blackened, and the fork had straight up become part of the vehicle, but it didn't fail. Maintenance back at base looked at it like I had summoned dark magic. One guy just stared and muttered, "That's not even... how..." They replaced the control arm, obviously, but I kept the fork. Still have it in my toolbox. I call it the Field Engineer's Cross. So yeah, next time someone tells you can't fix a military-grade suspension system with camping gear and molten metal, send them my way.